gonna die bad, like, bro. But hey, that's in your lineage. You know what? Let's just say you go into Avatar state and you're an old racist white man in the Avatar state, and you look down from your ancestors and you see a bunch of black people in your history because your grandchild decided to get with them because you're going to be the minority in America. That's kind of sick for you, Unc. Hope you're okay.
I show you,
bro. Nigga be balling up his face angry.
Sneako, I think look.
Titus ain't live. It's been 8 months, but listen, I've been on the other channel. Do what I gotta do. We're back at it like a crack addict. Okay, when your new personality finishes downloaded, this is a video about Sneako. It's by Fuck HD or Fuck VCK HD. I know what I mean. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into this, bro. Thank y'all for supporting me and being around this whole time.
We talk about Sneako, the greatest LARPer on the internet, because his
personality does change with the wind, bro. He stands on nothing, has no convictions or anything. Even for the optics of like being someone who does something, he isn't even on that type of wavelength, bro.
New personality just got done downloading. D, why are you using that image? My bad, I really don't know how that picture got in there. But if you know Sneako, just 2 months ago, he was just arguing in favor of Chud the Builder. And he has a long track record of cozying up with white supremacists.
Yes, bro. Like, bro, and I ain't gonna lie. And back in the day when I was younger, I didn't really understand the severity of like valuing who you are as a person. Not value. How do I phrase this? Like, I used to watch iDubbbz when I was younger, or his videos used to pop up on my For You page, and he used to say the N-word, right? And I used to be like, you know what I'm saying? I used to care nothing for it. But as I got older, it's a disrespect thing, and iDubbbz obviously is going through his own mental psychosis of him being, leased or walking around by his wife, which, hey, as long as he's happy, we're happy, but it's like, y'all gotta have respect for yourselves in your race, my nigga. Because you don't want to be a caricature of whatever race you are in a group. This happens to a lot of, like, black people who grow up in white areas, right? Because they don't have a lot of other black people around them. So when the white people be acting crazy, if they be like, hey, you're tripping, the white dudes will be like, whoa. Yo, whoa, bro, I didn't mean that. It's just a joke, dude. It's just a joke. It's always just a joke until you had a problem with it, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? This is my boundary.
And people who hate black people.
Damn,
and despite being around people who push this radical bigotry, Sneako has still somehow maintained the claims that he is a devout Muslim. And I don't know about y'all, but my granddad is Muslim, and I've never heard him cozy up with white supremacists.
Literally. My pop, what's it called? I think my pop Muslim too. Yeah.
And I've never seen him be on a party bus with other people while singing the song.
My pop went to jail and became equipped the Quran, my nigga. That nigga added the Quran to his character. Well, you know, on Call of Duty, we going not Call of Duty. You know, on that Grand Theft Auto. Every instance this nigga trying to make me read that thing, bro. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm barely Christian, bro. Like,
Hail Hitler. I guess what I'm trying to say is that today, twin, I just want to talk about how Sneako is using his faith to cover up the fact that he has many faces like the face stealer from Avatar. Even if Sneako wants to LARP as this devout Muslim, we have the receipts regardless of how Sneako wants to portray himself.
Yo, Sneako gets on trends, but he's like, he's shameless about it. He acts like he's not a trend hopper. He doesn't do all these. Nigga, he was on the red pill wave and things of that nature. And like, that's why he's cool with all these white supremacists. Because the pipeline to white supremacy to the red pill shit is like neck and neck. Because these niggas are losers and dweebs like Fresh and Fit. I thought Fresh and Fit was cool when I was like fucking 18 or 19, but I'm 23 now, bro. Like, come on, bro, relax. And the niggas that don't grow up out of that mindset are either still not getting hoes or don't have fathers in their life to tell them, niggas, stop, you're a loser, stop acting like a fucking loser. That's the problem. A lot of y'all niggas don't got dads, bro. Yeah. Like, a lot of you niggas are fatherless. That is the greatest problem that's ever happened in human history, bro. We got a lot of niggas out here that got no fucking father figures, men and women, bro. So men don't know how to treat people, and women don't know how to treat people either, or get treated by people, or vice versa. Same with men don't need to go get treated by people too.
Talk about that today, twin. If you're interested in
or emotional regulation,
I'm
yapping
you might as well come and tap in. Comment for the algorithm. Now, before we discuss Sneako's brand new personality, we just need to quickly establish who he was.
Should I pop up with the throw one? Like, I'm sorry.
And the not so distant.
See, he got the. Should I pull up with the throw on? Go to my papa house? Be like, put the throw on, my nigga. Come up on here with the kufi. Is that heresy? Shout out to all my Muslim viewers, bro.
Past. Starting with the whole Hail Hitler incident on the party bus with all of those white supremacist adjacent individuals. Now later in the video, you're gonna get an answer for why Sneako was cozying up with these people, but I just need to make something abundantly clear. That is just anti-Semitic, and it's stupid because not all Jewish people support the state of Israel.
Yeah.
Not all
Literally, bro. Not all Jewish people support it's the government, my nigga. It's not the people. Like, you can make the same argument about the United States. Donald Trump doesn't represent all the beliefs in the United States. He represents for the people who voted for him and all the idiots that Donald Trump never worked a blue-collar day in his life. But he doesn't represent the entirety of the United States, bro.
Jewish people are content with the fact there's a Zionist regime that is committing genocide. And when you praise someone that committed genocide against the Jewish people, you're not actually being progressive and you're not actually raising awareness about the Palestinian genocide. You're just being divisive and you're just being edgy. None of that stuff counts as activism. It's just corny stuff for clicks, engagement, and revenue. And Sneako was at the forefront of this. And then 2 months ago, he was literally arguing with academics about whether or not Chud the Builder can get away with saying the hard R to black people, and he was trying to tell us that we need to get over it.
Because society changed the meaning of this word. That's the point.
Okay. However, when that naturally happens, what I'm saying now is that nigga and the hard ER, they mean two very different things.
And this nigga Sneako is woefully ignorant about all these things too, by the way.
Because we allowed them to change their meaning. Because society moved on. Because we allowed them to change their meaning. That's the point.
No,
let go.
You're being so.
Let go of these societal attributes to this word. Let go. Let go of the hurt.
Sneako saying that we should just let go of the hurt is the same rhetoric that Chud the Builder was using to justify his harassment of black people. Chud the Builder's whole MO was saying that black people shouldn't be offended at the slur that's been historically used to dehumanize them, and if they do get offended...
And there's history, historically, there's history. That's why the C word in the, the saltine one, when people call white people, don't hit as hard as the hard R. Because there's historical context and why things like that. And that's why racism towards white people, which I don't condone, right, is not as seen as severe because the historical context of America of oppressing people of color. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's why it's not the same. White people, like, if the roles were reversed, well, hey, let's see if you... Only white person I can hear out is my Irish niggas. Shout out my Irish niggas, bro.
That means I can shoot.
I think I'm a part Irish.
I troll a lot, but on some real stuff, that is the evilest thing I've ever heard, because all Sneako is doing is playing white knight for someone that wants to kill black people. There was no reason for this debate with academics to happen in the first place, but Sneako wanted to play contrarian and
niggas playing devil advocate. Nigga, you would devil advocate your way into a fucking insane asylum.
Play lapdog for the white supremacists. And I want y'all to know that this was just 2 months ago, because Sneako has made an abrupt 180 on his position. He is now attacking the white supremacists and the white nationalists. And it's really crazy because Sneako was smart enough to actually have very valid talking points against these white nationalists, which to me, that suggests that Sneako isn't as dumb as he acts on the internet. But instead of using his intellect to support the cause, he was using it to harm black people and to perpetuate and shield against these harmful rhetorics. And now that he's cut contact with all of his white supremacist best buddies, and most importantly his ex-boyfriend and catboy Nick Fuentes, now he wants to say things on the contrary. Now he wants to actually speak against these racist individuals. But now let's start at the origin point of the personality download. It starts with Sneako diving ever so deeper into his Muslim identity.
This is the Islamic Republic of New Yorkistan. Islam will be in every household. Inshallah, the whole world is Muslim. Welcome to Mamdani's New York. You see this city? You see how it looks? Inshallah, your city looks just like this too.
And you know what I love about religion? The community aspect. A lot of things I have a problem with, but like the community, y'all can feel this feeling of y'all believing in the same God, or y'all believe in the same rhetoric of the same God. I don't want to use rhetoric. That's a bad word. Same belief system of the same God, right? that is truly like probably a euphoric experience that you guys are feeling the same thing in the community that builds around it, and you can support other people that believe in what you believe in. But my nigga, Sneako's using this as a shield. He don't believe in this shit. My nigga, the nigga flip-flop too much. And niggas like, you can't talk about a nigga relationship with God or a nigga relationship with anything. If you flip-flop 10 times, the nigga grift so many times, how the fuck am I supposed to believe you actually do this shit, my nigga? You show me, like he said, show me so many faces, I'm gonna look you dead in the eye and be like, you're lying to me, my nigga. Why are you lying to me? Like, come on.
Kafir, 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 kafir. Breathe, kafir. Silence. Is this a kafir? Quiet, kafir.
I don't see anything wrong with Muslim pride. I'm actually in support of getting together with your religion and being happy about it. If you take pride in your beliefs, there is nothing wrong with that. But my issue with Sneako is that he's kind of made it some sort of a spectacle. Whenever it's Sneako, it's always a huge performance, or at least that's my opinion, because why did he go out and clip farm and bait the internet by saying Islamic Republic of New Yorkistan? Just that coming out of Sneako's mouth, that just feels like engagement bait. That feels like caption bait for Twitter. And it did ultimately end up as caption bait because he did kind of get into a mini little back and forth with Aiden Ross. But before I talk about that, let's talk about the whole Kafir thing. Yeah, Kafir is basically just the Muslim version of Goy, and the reason that Sneako was saying Kafir to the
I want y'all niggas to understand. I know what it means. I was just being facetious. I know what it means.
camera,
My pop fucking Muslim. And I'll be talking to there's a bunch of other Muslims, bro. They be trying to convert niggas like a motherfucker. And there's regular Muslims who just try to, like, you know, help the youth and make sure, convert kids and make sure they're good. And you got the Muslims that hate Jewish people. Oh my fucking God. Bro, oh my God, bro. It's like they're conspiracy theorists, like, bro. It's insane. Like I don't even want to get into that, bro. Like, bro,
is because he had a debate with Alex Jones, and because Sneako doesn't like Alex Jones, he's calling him a kafir, which basically means non-Muslim, and he's calling him a kafir in the way that Alex Jones made a video saying Jew, 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 Jew. So that's the whole context behind the Sneako kafir video. But the thing is that Sneako had to repeat this video 3 other times because if you look closely at the clip, Sneako's eyes keep darting back and forth to his chat, which made people cook him because he clearly seeks validation from his chat, hence why he be switching personalities and stealing faces like Ko, the face stealer. The Last Airbender is peak. But the reason I bring up this whole kafir thing is because this is Sneako diving ever so deeply into the Muslim identity. I didn't even know that was a word until now, and now he's trying to sneak it into the vocabulary. Like I said, bro, my granddad is Muslim. I've never heard this nigga say kafir, and I'm actually gonna call him and ask him about this after I get done making this video.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna not my granddad. Cause that nigga, you try to ask him a question, that nigga don't know nothing. I'm gonna talk to one of my Muslim uncles, bro. I be like, yeah, I'm gonna be like, cause I made a video like further expand upon how you feel about this, bro. I'm gonna ask him about that nigga, but I ain't gonna lie, talking to older niggas, you get in like an unskippable dialogue when they start. You see, you gotta be on your deen. Ty, you gotta be on your ding. You feel me? If you gonna really, I'm like, bro, I'm not converting. I'm just asking questions, my nigga. Like, oh my God, bro. Like I love bacon too much. Like, I'm sorry. Like, bro, but shout out to my fan, bro.
My first time being introduced to the word. I don't think it hits the same as saying Goy, but I'ma still hear Sneako out on this one little thing. I'm just trying to say this dude Sneako is performative. All of a sudden, New York is the Islamic.
But you can make an argument. A lot of things people do are performative, especially if you're in the public eye, because you're trying to get like clicks and views and things of that nature, and like especially if you're an entertainer. But I see what he's saying.
State of New Yorkistan. All of a sudden, he's pulling out ancient Muslim phrases that describe non-Muslims. I'm not buying that. But look, Aiden Ross seen the New York clip. He responded. He said, Sneako, you got to move to Afghanistan. You cannot try to terraform America into Afghanistan.
Sneako, if you... But Aiden Ross is I don't respect this nigga. Like, bro, I don't respect... Aiden Ross is a loser, bro. He closes up to like a sex trafficking loser like Andrew Tate. Not only that, bro... Kanye West had the sideways shuriken chain and he banged it in your face and you're a Jewish person and you let that happen. That's some what's the coon version? What's the coon version of a Jewish nigga? That's what basically what this nigga is, bro. Like, how am I supposed to, you don't even respect yourself. How am I supposed to respect you, Aiden? Like, what the fuck?
Move to Iran or if you move to one of those countries, bro, I swear to God, I'll donate. Please move, bro. Move. Show us how good it is over there. Go move to Afghanistan. You said they're welcoming. Oh, just please, bro. Holy Sneako, holy. No, I'm not weird. No, he wants to change America and make it like Afghanistan. Tell him to go to Afghanistan and show us how it's done.
I definitely don't think Sneako is trying to terraform or change America into Afghanistan, nor do I think he's just trying to push the Islam faith onto people. I just think that he is putting on a performance to signal to his viewers and I guess the mainstream media that he is a devoted Muslim. That's why he's doing all these theatrics, okay? It's not because he actually wants to change everything.
And YouTube, I love all people. I don't want this video fucking restricted and this shit take it down because I'm just saying these things. Guys, love all people, love everybody. Yeah, niggas know where I stand on everything, bro.
Everything like Aiden is saying.
Always spreading love and positivity,
has
bro.
Brain cells, so you can't really expect any higher form of thinking from him.
Literally.
Now, to be fair, Sneako did make a very good response, saying that he will revoke his citizenship if Aiden refunds all the people who he got addicted to gambling. In this response, you can't tell me this is not performative. Take a look.
I'm trying not to look at my phone, but I opened up Twitter and I saw that Aiden Ross said that he wants to pay for me to revoke my citizenship and move to Afghanistan. And wallahi, I'll say this in Medina, I will revoke my U.S. citizenship.
I ain't gonna lie, but like I do gotta say, Muslims got some swaggy fits, like the thobe. Like I've seen like my family. I'm just a regular Christian or whatever the black people are, right? But bro, thobe is swaggy, bro. Like the thobe. I remember when I was younger, I saw Future. Just the picture of Future like this, or Rick Ross with the bird on him. They do got some swaggy fits in the desert, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. Like they do be swaggy, my nigga. With the chain, you imagine with the chain on, the thobe on, my papa. My person, my family, they be so proud to be like, oh shit. But listen, that's probably defeats the purpose of like, you know, being a Muslim and things of that nature. But yeah,
If you refund every single child that you got addicted to gambling, stop gambling, and you show receipts, wallahi, I will leave America, revoke my citizenship, and never return.
I think this is a good response because let's keep it a bean. All these streamers pushing gambling onto their young audiences is crazy. That is not a good addiction. And gambling just preys on people's dopamines. And we're already getting our dopamines fried. But you can't tell me this isn't performative just based off of where Sneako is and how he did this response. 2 months ago, this nigga was out here arguing on behalf of a white supremacist. But now he wants to LARP as the greatest Muslim to ever exist. And not to mention, bro, he was friends with Aiden for a very long time.
And the thing is, I don't think there's no perfect person in a religion, bro. Because you're gonna obviously make mistakes, and as long as you change for mistakes, that's the thing. Like, there's no perfect nigga in a religion. And I heard a take on YouTube. Shout out to that nigga Swave. Like, Christians will tell you the wrong things that you've done, right? They'll tell you like and tell the stories of how they fucked up in the past, and they're trying to be on your level and things of that nature. Muslims will tell you what like they still like Christians will help you walk up the ladder. Muslims will tell you that it's against their religion to tell like your wrong deeds you doing, because only that should be between you and Allah, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the God that you believe in. Muslims will try to guide you up the ladder while they're sitting upside the ladder. This is not me saying that they're standing above you, but this is the purpose of the religion. Like you're Allah made me a better person, and I tell all my wrongdoings to Allah, and Christians will try to guide you up the ladder. You know what I'm saying? And that's very interesting, bro, when it comes to religion. Like, religion is such a like touchy topic, and when it comes to certain things too. So yeah.
He was friends with Aiden throughout a lot of his controversies and a lot of his scandals. But only now does Sneako say you gotta refund the kids that you got addicted to gambling. He just seems wishy-washy to me. With all of that out the way, let's discuss Sneako's new personality, which is the figurehead of the Brown and Black Coalition versus the White Nationalists.
Because they're all a bunch of dork-looking chuds, bro. And they worship looks maxing. Like, looks maxing is their ideology. They all need to be like, you need to be a Chad Light sub 10, a recessed maxilla, and then white nationalists will get together in real life and they will all look like school shooters and terrorists. They look disgusting. They're afraid to go outside because they all need to hide behind anonymous accounts because they are decrepit looking weirdos, bro. And they all know it. Like, they won't stream or they won't collaborate and they won't appear in public with somebody that shares their ideology online because they're going to look like a bunch of dorks IRL.
I know, like, this is right, but you're like, bro, we can't believe nothing this nigga said, bro. Next week, this nigga might be Jewish. Like, you feel me? Like, yo.
And they say that, oh, this is a white national, white country in this. Why don't you go outside and find your own people? Where is that? Where are the people? Where's your unity?
And a lot of these racist people, shout out to all my racists watching this, bro. I feel bad for y'all in a couple years because you guys are going to be the minority in a couple years, right? And I want y'all to understand. All, like, whatever you put out in the world, you're going to get it back. Let's just say I hate a certain person. 9 times out of 10, 15, 16, 13, or like 20 years down the line, my granddaughter or grandson going to be with that person. That's how the world works, bro. God has a sick sense of humor to laugh at you, bro. It may take a long time for him to get his laugh. That's why I believe in a higher power, but I'm a little agnostic, right? But, bro, I think, like, he's hilarious. God is hilarious. He's the greatest comedian to ever live, my nigga. And if you hate a certain person, your grandchild is going to be with that person, and you're going to be sitting there with these mixed babies in your lap, and you're going to be seething with anger, and then you're going to die mad. Like, bro. But, hey, that's in your lineage. You know what? Let's just say you go in the Avatar state, and you're an old racist white man in the Avatar state, and you look down from your ancestors, and you see a bunch of black people in your history because your grandchild decided to get with them because you're going to be the minority in America. That's kind of sick for you, Unc. Hope you're okay.
I show
bro,
you mine.
Bro, nigga be balling up his face angry.
With Sneako, I think looks maxing is for dorks. I think that looks maxing is also just gender affirming care for white supremacists. So my thing is, brother, you were literally just in a room with the king of looks maxing in January, nigga, and you were on a party bus singing Hail Hitler. And 2 months ago, you were literally defending the same rhetoric that enabled a racist who wanted to kill black people. A rhetoric that is often shared by these white supremacists to put us down, which is, why are you getting offended over words? Why are you giving these words all that meaning? That was just 2 months ago, by the way, and now he wants to sit up here and be the king of LARP and talk about how these looks maxers and these white supremacists are dorks. That's what I mean when I say Sneako has a new personality that just downloaded. He just stole a new face, and it's frying me because now Sneako wants to be all smug about it. Brother, you were just on their team 2 months ago. What even changed? Well, I do know what changed, and it's the fact that he's no longer friends with Andrew Tate, and it's the fact that he's no longer friends with his ex-boyfriend slash cat boy Nick Fuentes. And I think ever since he invoked the ire of the white supremacists, I think he's now on a revenge tour and he's now actually speaking out against them. That's just a game theory. Remember when I said that Sneako is wasting his intellect? I mean, he really is, because he has very good talking points that oppose these white supremacist rhetorics.
They say brown people, black people are violent, but then they will encourage murder. Then they will have terror.
Yeah, January 6th, all right? Like, come on.
Attacks from their audience, and they don't condemn it. They will advocate for endless wars. Osmongold, this copper, is saying snipe babies in the head, literally. Like, and then you're gonna call brown people, black people violent? You are the ones encouraging war. You are the ones that are asking Israelis to shoot more people. You are the ones causing the blood to flow in the streets of Gaza. Literally.
Wow.
There's so
That was poetic. Like, yeah, like, see, he does, like, that was pretty poetic. Like, sad, but poetic.
much blood in Gaza, it's flowing through the streets, the most well-documented genocide of all time. And this is directly the cause of the rhetoric of these kuffar who say that brown people, black people are violent. You are the violent ones.
And these are all things that I've spoken on in my videos. They always try to say that black people or any other marginalized community are the people that are causing all of this violence. But when you look at history, it's not black people that are just conquering the world. It's not black people that are committing genocide. Our government is full of these white Republicans that are literally putting us in an illegal war. That's not black people. That's not marginalized groups.
Doing war crimes, my nigga. Whew.
That's them folks. And it's crazy because Sneako knew all of this the entire time. I actually seen a clip of Sneako from 2023 where he was talking about the Zionist regime. So this guy was early. This was before even I was woke enough to know about it. And despite Sneako having this information, he still cozied up with these white supremacists that push this harmful ideology.
These coward skin worshippers are so afraid they just sit behind in their basement, never go outside, and tell other people to commit terrorist attacks, tell other people to be citizen vigilante, beg Ben Gvir to commit more war. You are the ones committing World War III. You are the ones responsible for World War I and II. You are the ones that have killed the most amount of people throughout the world.
Sneako was just in rooms with these same skin worshippers that he is now opposing. And the only reason he's opposing them and actually speaking out against them is because they tossed him to the side. They discarded him. And here's another thing. He is clearly subbing his ex-boyfriend Nick Fuentes with the never goes outside and tells other people to commit these attacks. And the whole comment about having terrorist attacks from their audience. I don't know if y'all caught this, but that is part of the whole subbing because Nick Fuentes' community is harassing Sneako. The Groypers will donate rude things to Sneako, and I guess he doesn't like that harassment, and now he's kind of sneaking it in to this little rant that he's going on.
These people need to realize too, if they did actually care about saving the white race, they should convert to Islam. I mean, the white nationalists don't take their religion seriously.
Yeah, like, and these white supremacists hate is Muslim people, but they got a lot of the same views, my nigga. Don't show your face, woman, stay in the house. Bro. And that's kind of crazy. Like, you notice you could be just like a nigga and not like him, and you look eye to eye. Hey, the juxtaposition of the world, you know?
Seriously, at all. They are openly dissing Pope Leo. Pope Leo's the GOAT. One of the best popes of all time. I love him. He's standing with the immigrants. He is standing with the Palestinians. He's saying correct things. He's in the Masjid in Algeria. He believes in Nostra Aetate. And the white nationalists who just use Christianity as a cover, they hate him because they can't refute him, because if they do, then they're apostates to their own religion. So it's either they convert to Judaism or they just stop LARPing as Christians. So
The way that Sneako is completely honing in on these white supremacists just screams revenge tour to me, because now he's talking about, here's how you save the white race. These seem like deliberate attacks against these white supremacists that are spurred on by the whole fact that he got discarded by the white supremacists that he used to cozy up with. I definitely do agree with some of the things he's saying here, because number one, a lot of these white supremacist Christians are going against their religion when they practice white supremacy. They literally have to love thy neighbor, but they don't practice that because they're not real Christians. They're Christian LARPers. But I think the same thing can be applied to Sneako, because despite the fact that he is positioning himself as this Muslim devotee, to me it just comes across as someone using that as a shield to cover up the fact that, dude, you are having a literal personality change in real time. 2 months ago, you were defending white supremacist rhetoric, but now all of a sudden you have smoke for these same white supremacists. And Sneako defends this by saying that he and these white nationalists had these same interests, which was speaking out against Zionism. And he touched on this when he was praising Hassan for his efforts with the DSA and how they are winning elections across the country.
do I care about personal grievances? Do I care about personal drama ahead of the country, ahead of humanity, ahead of the genocide in Gaza? No, I don't. I will look away at that. And I always have. I looked away at the differences that I have with the white nationalists because they were saying that they were critical of Israel.
Here's the thing. Sneako can claim that he was cozying up with these white nationalists because they were critical of Israel, but the clips and the internet show you that's not the case. Like I said at the start of the video, it was incredibly shallow and edgy. That's all their actions amounted to. Singing Hail Hitler is not pushing the needle. It's not doing anything progressive.
YouTube, this is not him. This is me. Whoa, that's not me. That's him.
It's not speaking out against Zionism. All you're doing is being anti-Semitic and alienating an entire group of people and treating them like a monolith when there are
literally, bro. Like, thank you. Shout out to this nigga hitting the nail. I said those things. Y'all sent me see these things.
Anti-Zionist Jews that exist. The real reason Sneako was cozying up with these people is because they had buzz around their name and it was engagement and it helped them get money and
just
revenue.
for clicks and
So
views,
with
bro.
all
He a
of
cloud
that being
chaser.
said, I think that when you see Sneako,
Like, bro, we need to start condemning male cloud chasers as much as we can condemn these female cloud chasers, because niggas be dick riding too, bro.
you should think of him as Ko, the face stealer. Every time you see him, he may have a new face in his collection, a new personality added to the index. But most importantly, he is a performer in the circus of social media. The most consistent facet of his personality still boils down to a performance for the clips in the media. I think it's really rich that he now wants to push this brown and black coalition and unity when 2 months ago, all he was doing was playing white knight for a white supremacist who wanted to kill black people. And when I see all of this, it just affirms my general disgust towards Sneako. But that's really all I had to say though. So subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. I love you all. Y'all niggas be blessed. I'm gonna get up out of here. Bye bye.
Damn, good bitch. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't realize me and this nigga had like the same type of dichotomy in life, bro. Like we not Muslim, but we got Muslim niggas in our family. But listen, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's been your boy Ty the Saint. Show some love to this nigga, bro. Great video. Do what you gotta do. It's been your boy Ty the Saint. Peace, love, pictures. I love y'all. How y'all feel about it?
Stop selling them phones that's wired to the federal government.